Name one thing that a guy does that's not a big deal, but if a girl does it, it's like a huge problem.
Exist. To exist, it's actually very problematic.
Name something that when a man does it, it's not a problem, it's a normal thing. But when a woman does it, it's a big deal. Just name it down in the comment section while I show you all this video. And I'll see you at the end of the videos.
Name one thing that a guy does that's not a big deal, but if a girl does it, it's like a huge.
Hating marriage. Be honest with me. Growing up, how many times have you heard men say that marriage is a trap, that marriage is a prison, that marriage is the end of freedom, that marriage is a jail? How many times growing up have you heard other married men telling single men, don't get married, be free, live your life freely, don't get yourself stuck in this shit? How many times have you heard when a man gets married, him or his friends make fun about how today is the last day of your freedom, today is the last day that you're free? How many times have you heard men say that they go out with their boys to escape from their wife, or they don't want to go home early because they don't want to deal with their wife and their children? Men have always hated marriage, whether they're joking, whether they're not, I don't know. But they've always said negative things about marriage. But the moment women do the same, suddenly it's feminist propaganda. Suddenly, feminism has ruined the world. When women come on this app and say, don't get married, you're going to be working all day, you're going to be taking care of kids all day, you're never going to rest. Men come out here and say, what's wrong with modern women? What's wrong with women these days? Feminism has ruined your mind. We need to ban feminism. But it was okay for you to do it all these years? So it's okay for men all these years to hate their wives and hate marriage, but when women come online and say that they don't want to get married, suddenly there's something wrong with modern women. Make it make sense for me.
Name one thing that a guy does that's not a big deal, but if a girl does it, it's like a huge problem.
Age.
Name one thing that a guy does that's not a big deal, but if a girl does it, it's like a huge problem.
Hey, thanks for asking. I have a few. Ready? Being assertive, negotiating for higher pay, having career ambitions, working long hours, aging, being sexy or revealing any skin, having sex, having multiple partners, being single, posting selfies, being comfortable with her own body, not wanting kids, being divorced, having boundaries, being a single parent, dating younger partners, showing strong emotions, having strong opinions, swearing, sarcasm, correcting anyone, taking up too much space in convos, being outspoken about justice, being wealthy and successful, living alone, traveling solo, drinking, partying, eating what she wants eating, not smiling, and saying no. So basically, existing. Who are we kidding? He didn't hear any of that, but you ladies enjoy it. So the next time that you ladies feel like, why do I feel bad about myself? Why am I insecure? Is this imposter syndrome? No. Imposter syndrome is what men make up in order for them to make themselves feel better about being nervous about things. Your mere existence is conditioned to feel ashamed of who you are. And the most radical thing you can do is love who you are and live it loudly. Our mantra, shame has no home here.
Name one thing that a guy does that's not a big deal, but if a girl does it, it's like a huge problem.
Oh dear. Where do we begin with this one? Sure, all you're basically doing is asking for double standards, so let's just get straight into it. We can start with things like aging. If a man ages, it's like fine wine. If a woman ages, it's definitely not that. Silver fox, but if a woman has grey hairs, got to make sure they cover them up. Wrinkles, etc. Having body hair. How many times do you hear men complaining about a woman who maybe has hair in certain places of their body, but they also at the same time want natural? Is growing body hair not natural? Being single. If a man is single, it's okay, because when men get older, they're allowed to date younger women. Whereas if a woman's single, the question is often, what's wrong with her? The stereotypes around parenting. When you see a father walking with their children or going to the park, they're an amazing, wonderful, playful dad. And if they're on their phone, they don't really get judged for that. But if a mother is seen to be doing those things, it's actually expected. And if she's on her phone, oh, she's not doing good parenting. Not wanting children. If a man doesn't want kids, it's okay. If a woman doesn't want to have kids, then she's not fulfilling her biological duty. Being a boss or a CEO. If a man is a boss or a CEO, he's a strong man, he's a confident man. If a woman is a boss or a CEO, then she's most likely to be bossy and assertive and not really pleasant to be around. Having a high body count. If a man has a high body count, then there's something good about him, something going for him that a lot of women are attracted to. But if a woman has a high body count, we all know what she gets called. When a man wants to prioritize and focus on his work, that seems to be okay. When a woman wants to do that, she's actually neglecting her duties of potentially being a mother for a family. Older men dating younger women is often celebrated, whereas older women dating younger men is often judged or mocked. The answers really are endless, but feel free to add lots more in the comments if you think of any.
One thing that a guy does that's not a big deal, but if a girl does it, it's like a huge.
No. Matter of fact, let's do the opposite. Name something a girl can do and it's no problem, but if a guy does it, it's a huge problem.
Name one thing that a guy does that's not a big deal, but if a girl does it, it's like a huge problem.
I feel like there are so many to choose from, but I'm just going to give you two, and if you have more, put it in the comments because I want to hear what you think. The first one is being a bachelor or bachelorette. Men are completely allowed to be bachelors. It's totally fine if they go into their 50s or 60s as bachelors. Nobody really questions that they don't want to get married, where women are told all the time that they need to get married and get married young. The second is babies, having children. It is fine and okay if men do not want to have children. 9 times out of 10, they are not even questioned whether they want to have children or not. Women, however, are questioned all the time if they want to have children. And then what's wrong with them if they don't want to have children? Women get called cat ladies. If they don't want children, men will come in their comments and say, you're nothing but a cat lady because you don't want to have children. But if a man is single or if a man is married and doesn't want to have children, that's perfectly fine. There is no phrase that we say to him because he doesn't want to have children. Put in the comments what else you think. All my love.
Name one thing that a guy does that's not a big deal, but if a girl does it, it's like a huge problem.
Exist. To exist, it's actually very problematic. If you're a girl, you cannot exist. The biggest mistake you can make as a girl is existing. There's like a whole list of things, but I believe it all boils down to existing. Because where do I even start? Physical abuse, domestic abuse, forced marriages, girl marriages, honor killings. You can't even say no if somebody's flirting with you because it's gonna be a problem. You get dressed, it's gonna be a problem. You don't get dressed, it's gonna be a problem. You get attacked, it's your fault. Because what are you doing there? Why were you wearing that? Get married is a problem. You don't get married is a problem. You get married at a certain time and you don't have a child is a problem. You have a child is a problem. You get divorced is a problem. You focus on career, school, something else other than marriage is a problem. You're in your home is a problem because somebody's gonna come break in and do whatever it is that they want to do. You're out there is a problem. You can't have a voice. We can't sit. We can't get up. We can't do nothing. Basically, to exist is the right word. Ooh, I almost forgot about the tempting part. See how it all boils down to existing? Because your existence is tempting to someone. You're just going to be sitting down, minding your business. Somebody's going to come do something to you and say, I was tempted. Because why? You are a girl. Some people don't even want you to exist because sometimes you see some parents, they don't want a girl child. They do a gender reveal and it's a girl. They're like, oh my God. Yeah. نحن تعبان. We are tired. We are exhausted. The things that women go through, girls go through. Babies, children, nobody is safe as long as your gender is a woman. You're not safe. You can do so much more, but you're expected to do so little. Maybe be protected, y'all. Stay safe. Stay safe. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm sure I forgot something because we're always going through something. Always. We're always going through something. Always. Assalamu alaikum. Bye-bye.
I feel like the last creator just said it all. We existing alone is a problem. The fact that we exist from childbirth, the fact that you know that, oh, you're carrying a girl, there's a problem. From there, existing, we already have a problem. Let's talk about aging. You see that aging part? I feel like that is a huge problem. A man is just going on with his day, he's just taking his time to do whatever he wants to do, achieve whatever he wants to achieve. But let a woman say, no, now. They'll be like, age is not on your side anymore. What are you waiting for? You've not gotten married, you don't have children, you don't have this, you don't have that. They stress you because you're aging. In fact, if you're aging and you're having wrinkles, you're this, they insult you. The way they look down on you because you're aging is problem. Let's talk about being successful as a woman. It's a problem. Okay, fine. You are successful, you have your money. It's a problem. They always want to tag you as a sex worker, a prostitute. You're a man is what sponsoring you. They don't want to assume that you as a woman, you can sit down and achieve what you're achieving by yourself. You being successful is a problem for a woman. You being broke and being a gold digger is even a problem. So you cannot be a gold digger is a problem. You are successful is a problem. You having standards as a woman. You're having standards like, oh, I don't want to date a guy that is this. I want a man. It's a problem. You saying I want to be child free. Is it that one? Is it that being child free is a huge problem? It's a huge problem to society. They do not want to hear you say. How dare you say you don't want to? What? Is that not what you're brought to this world to do as a woman? To pump babies for us, and now you're saying you don't want to have children? Huge problem. In fact, a woman that doesn't know how to cook or doesn't like cooking, that does not. Why would you not know how to cook? You're a woman. Or maybe you don't like children. How dare you not like children? How dare you not automatically know how to change diaper as a woman? How dare you? Like I feel like this list is so long that if we sit down and start talking about these things, hey, what about having different body counts as they say? Oh, you how many body counts do you have? I don't think there's actually a point whereby people are asking men how many body counts do you have. It's always we women. Why are you sleeping around? Why can't you just have only one partner for the rest of your life? But when a man does it, even in marriage, cheating in marriage, when a man does it, oh, it's a normal thing. They are men, like they are men. But when a woman does it, problem. Problem. You guys, the list is so long, and I feel like we existing alone is a big problem in society. You guys, what is your take on this video? Let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, Shagomara David, and thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye.